Good evening with the CBC Sports News. I'm Damien Best. Well, West Indies have gone 2-1 down in their one-day international series against New Zealand after losing the fourth match by 58 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis method. The first ever ODI at Nelson was a rain-affected affair. New Zealand made 285 for 6 in their 50 overs. The Windies, who were without Darren Sammy and Ravi Rampal, who had picked up a finger injury in the nets, put down several early chances as Martin Guptill top scored with 81. Ross Taylor made 49, while Jesse Ryder and Kane Williamson both scored 47. Windies skipper Dwayne Bravo took 2 for 35. Chasing 286 for victory, West Indies were behind the rate on 134 for 5 in the 34th over when rain ended the match. Lendo Simmons made 43, while Bravo was unbeaten also on 43. Windies head coach Otis Gibson says it was a tough loss.
First 25 overs of our innings was excellent, our fielding innings. They scored 106. Couple of drop catches in the first couple of overs that would have changed things, I guess, as well. And then looking back at the way we fielded in the last part of the innings, well, throughout the whole innings, New Zealand probably got 25-30 runs too many. I don't think it was a 280 pitch really. And then obviously to lose a wicket, run out. When you talk about just being sensible for the first 20 overs, which with the two new balls is always going to be a little bit difficult on the pitch. To lose a couple of wickets, run out and so on was a tough blow, and then the weather interrupted and that was that.
Gibson has conceded that they are hard hit by injuries.
One of the things that we understand also is that we're missing, there's probably 6 people missing that might be playing, that would be playing. Chris Gayle is missing, Pollard is missing, Lil Darren Bravo is missing, Marlon Samuels is missing, Sammy is missing, Ravi was missing today, Kemar Roach is missing, so there's 7 guys here that are getting an opportunity that they might not normally be getting if all those 7 guys that I just mentioned were here. And you probably have to say that they're not taking the opportunity that they're getting.
Well, the 5th one-day is set for Tuesday night Barbados time around 9 at Hamilton. Shannon Williams will face Darian King in tomorrow's final of the CIBC First Caribbean Tennis Championships. Playing today at the Ocean View Courts, Williams got past Russell Mosley, seen here in orange, in the semi-finals. Mosley had actually won the first set 6-4, but seemed to lose momentum in the second as Williams regrouped to take it 6-1, leveling the contest at 1 set apiece. Williams then wrapped up the third at 2 to take the match 4-6, 6-1, 6-2. He will now meet King in the final tomorrow around 4 o'clock. Well, the University of British Columbia Okanagan Heat are the new queens of the Volley Barbados Championships. Playing in the final at the Wildy Gym last night, the Heat defeated former champions University of Montreal Carabins. Meanwhile, Brandon University claimed 3rd place. The 3rd place playoff, University of Calgary Dinos up against Brandon University in blue. Good block at the net. Brandon University with an answer of their own. The double block, solid. Calgary though taking the first set 25-17. In the second, Calgary looking to take the 2-set lead. Angelica Queering showing good agility. No answer from Brandon. Then Queering with the ace as Calgary claimed the second set 25-16. In the third, Brandon University came out firing. The deep hit into the Calgary backcourt for the point. They take the set 25-9. In fact, Brandon won the 4th as well, 25-21. Then wrapped it up in the 5th. Regan Dale, power off the blocks and outside. Point to Brandon. They win 17-25, 16-25, 25-9, 25-11, 15-8 over Calgary Dinos. On to the main event, the finals between University of British Columbia Heat and defending champions Montreal University Carabins in white. British Columbia alert at the net. Another fine example of their defensive ability. Montreal blocked on the attempted dink, then punished for playing too close to the net. Montreal had a counter-attack of their own. Marie-Sophie Nadeau with the serve. Error by the Heat, but Montreal will lose the first set 25-22. This long rally was just a taste of how good the two teams were in attack and defense. The set to the outside hitter, Caitlin Gibbon, spins off the blocks and into the court. Point to the Heat. Let's head to the second set now. Montreal finding their groove.
and Pamela Drapeau delivers. But British Columbia were equal to the task. Short set, and Katie Klomp says, take that. The Heat take the second set, 25-22. In the third and decisive set now, Montreal really up against it. Back set, cross court, good as gold. Then one of the biggest blocks of the game. Klomps and Given combining, brutal. And the Heat in firm control. This one was signed, sealed, delivered. University of British Columbia, well-deserved winners, defeating University of Montreal Carabins in 3 straight, 25-22, 25-22, 25-15. They are the champions of the Volley Barbados Series.